Hello, happy new year everyone. Welcome if you're brand new to the channel. My name is Angelica and welcome back if you know me. What's up, bestie? How are you? We're in a new year. It's 2023. Buckle up, bitches. With that being said, let's get into it. So, unfortunately, we have to go and reflect on 2022. I know it's already 2023. You're just like,
Angelica, I just don't even want to think about last year.
I know. I don't either. It's done, it's in the past, but you kind of have to look at the past to improve your future, is at least in my thought process. So, but we're gonna keep it short. 3 lows, 3 highs of last year. Wrote them down because I'm a big journaler. My 3 lows. The first one I kind of already mentioned was my mental health in January. Very low levels of mental health. I even had like a journal mood tracker and you could see like my levels spike. And I think that's really good tip if you are feeling that way, is to keep track of your mood and see how you improve upon it. For me, I think I kept it up for like a month or 2 and then I just like wasn't tracking it every single day. Good thing though to come out of that state, that stage, the moment in my time, is that I signed myself up for therapy, and that therapy session, which I think was about 5 months, and I saw her once a week for 5 months, and then it kind of like tapered off into once every other week and then once a month. That was probably the best therapy session I've ever done. It was kind of more focused on problem solving therapy and giving you the tools to get yourself out of those funks and those holes. Another low was my financial insecurity. I felt very insecure about where I was financially, and I just wasn't confident in myself. I was nervous about money, didn't like talking about money. A good thing to come out of it, which if you can see the trend that I'm going for, I'm finding the lows but finding silver linings in the lows, is that I became more financially confident, and I'm still becoming financially more confident. It's a journey, you know? It's a journey for sure, but definitely I feel like the last few months of 2022, I turned my life around in terms of financial confidence. Got a new bank, got a new credit card. I signed up for Mint, which is like a budget software, budget app. I created a budget spreadsheet in Excel, and just like all of those tools have helped me a lot. I check my bank accounts often so I know what is going in, what's going out. I feel like I spend less money because of it. It's overall been really good, and I'm just looking to kind of keep that trajectory going up into the next year. And then my last low is kind of tied to one of my highs, which one of my highs is moving. We moved cross country and we have a lovely house. My low from that is just saying goodbye to my family. Every time I go visit them, it's really sad to say goodbye to them. I'm really close with my family, and I cried when I said bye to my mom and my dad before we went on our road trip. It just like hit me that I was leaving my family. I'm getting a little emotional now. My other 2 highs were our road trip that I mentioned. We took a cross-country road trip in May from California to New Jersey, from basically my parents' house to my boyfriend's parents' house. And that was so fun. We went through 15 different states. We went to Yellowstone, we went to Chicago, we went through Colorado in a snowstorm in May. We saw sights, we saw beautiful mountains. I have a whole vlog on my channel about the road trip, so if you want to see it, definitely go check it out. It's one of my earlier videos on this channel. Reaction video. She's a geyser. She likes to spurt. Going. Oh, baby. That's. Starting the Chicago vlog. Out on a low. It was a great time. I loved it. And then my last high is starting a book. I know. I started writing last year and I found a new joy in my life, which is so refreshing to find, especially in your late 20s when you feel like you should have everything figured out. It was just fun to be like, I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. I didn't study English, but I'm enjoying writing a story so much. I love telling stories. Even when I play games on Twitch, I love talking about like coming up with backstories and narratives. It's so fun. So I've been really enjoying that, doing that for 2022. So those are my highs and lows. We've wrapped up 2022. I think I highly recommend you do the same. Keep it short, even if it's just one low and one high. Find the silver linings in the lows. 2023, let's plan it. So I've already kind of started it already. I already started planning. I went away for New Year's, so I was kind of getting a head start on my 2023 plans. So let me show you what exactly I did. So I've done this on my channel before, but I created a mind map of my 2023 vision. So I started off by just writing a little journal entry. And by the way, I'm using the Good Notes app on my iPad. Somebody, I think Ren mentioned it. Was it Ren? Yeah. In my one of my videos. I think you recommended this, Ren. I'm sorry if you didn't. But it's basically just like a digital journal that you can use. And it's really helpful. And I would love to use this more. And if you use it, let me know like how you use it. I don't know if I'll use it every day, but I really like it for like this kind of like rough draft planning aspect, and then using my physical journal for like day-to-day things to just jot down and have open. I started off by writing just a little entry at the top of my new year, what I wanted to have this next year look like, and then I just highlighted key points like make smart risks, control my ego, find my happy, wake up excited, want to keep trying new things, and breathe through the hard times and keep going. That's like the biggest thing, is I don't want to let myself stop myself from growing. A lot of the time I find my ego and my pride stops me from having personal growth, and I think that's a lot of us. We're our own worst enemies. Then I did a mind map. I just wrote down all the things that I wanted to do, and they all kind of ended up having like main focuses, and the 4 main clumps were health, wealth, abundance, and passion. There's a lot on here and I'm not going to go through all of it, but some highlights. For example, for health, I just moved to this new place. I know nobody here, so I would like to do some routine doctor appointments, teeth, body, gynecology, optometry. I do wear glasses. I want to get some out of the house hobbies, which I've already done. I already signed up for a ceramics class starting in a couple weeks. I'm excited to have an out of the house hobby to go to. Maintain my workout routine. I made a whole workout routine video a couple videos ago. If you want to see how I'm doing it, I'm keeping up with that, and even though if I miss a day or two, I'm still coming back to it. I'm not gonna fall off the wagon, because I think one of the biggest takeaways is just to keep trying. For wealth, I want to save 60% of my income, and that's kind of just a number I just threw on this page. I still need to like look into what I actually save, like what is the percentage that I actually save from my income currently, and then what steps I need to take to get to that number. I'm gonna stick to my budgets. Mint.com is really helpful because it yells at me every time I go over budget. Lastly is passion. This is something that ties in with my book. I want to publish a book. It's kind of something about like, if I find something that is exciting and drives me, I want to go for it. I want to try it out. Even if I don't think I'll achieve it or I'll be successful in it, I at least want to try. So that could be publishing a book, maybe making a business plan for a cafe or a travel agency. I don't know, random things that come to my mind I want to at least try. So that's kind of my takeaway from my mind map. I will be translating this into a Notion board. The last thing that I would say to do is to create a vision board. What do you want your 2023 to look like? I use Pinterest, and I use my Good Notes app, and I also use a Pinterest app called Shuffles to create vision boards. So I basically go through and I pin all the stuff I want to see. So I've kind of talked to you a little bit about I signed up for a ceramics class. I want to buy a car this year, be financially stable, so there's a lot of cash on here. And then I have put them all on a page on GoodNotes, and you can just like bring it in put it on here and create this little collage. And then what I did afterwards is I saved this page and I made it my iPad background, which is really helpful. I see it every time I open the iPad and I'm reminded of what I want this year to look like. I did the same thing on my phone. There's basically the same images because I already created my Pinterest board with the images. Same thing with Pinterest Shuffles app, and you can basically, I probably should just share my screen. What you can do is you can import images from the board you already created in Pinterest to your vision board really easily and add it to your board that you can then export and save as a wallpaper. So I have already done that, and every time I open my phone, it's my vision board here as well. So I'm reminding both my phone and on my iPad, and I might even make it my computer background. You know, really go for it. Get those healthy reminders. It's also really fun to make a vision board because then you know you can see what things from it came from it. You can be inspired. I'm gonna leave you with 5 tips. 5 tips that both I am going to use, but also I think would help anybody else that's trying to maintain their 2023 goals into the new year. First one is to keep it realistic. Really be honest with yourself, okay? It's great to shoot for the stars, but also if you shoot too high, you can be disappointed if you didn't achieve that. So I would just say keep it realistic, be honest with yourself. The second one is work on it bit at a time. If you have a big goal, like for example, I have some savings goals that I want to achieve in this year. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break it down where I'm gonna say I want to save this much by this date, this much by this date. Small milestones can help you achieve the bigger goal, which might be more intimidating. If it's something like losing weight or getting more healthy, setting those smaller milestones kind of helps you stay on track. Number 3, if you fail at whatever you're trying to set, don't wait until next year to do it again. Just try to do it again. If you're trying to quit coffee and you drink coffee, don't drink coffee tomorrow. You know, just try again. Try again. That's what I'm just gonna be screaming at myself in my bathroom mirror. Try again. Number 4 is tell others your goals to keep yourself accountable, but also to get support. That's what I'm trying to learn to do, is not hold it inside and try to let myself figure it out and deal with it. I have a partner. I have a boyfriend who wants to help me, and I need to let him help me. My last one is that it's okay if your goals change. Something I think that it's affected me, or I'm sure other people, is that I realized that I don't want to do this goal anymore after a month or 2 in. I want to do something else, and that's fine. Change your goal, change it. It's fluid. You are a human being that's going on in life willy-nilly. There's no rigid lanes that you have to follow. It's okay to change goals depending on how your life is going. It's okay. And that's it. That's my 2023 reset. I'm excited for this next year. I'm manifesting abundance and gratitude and wealth and healthy vibes and happy energy. I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I want you to be happy. I'm really excited for all of that with us. If you guys enjoyed this video and you made it this far and you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I do a ton of variety videos on this channel. I'm kind of experimenting with a bunch of stuff while I'm still early in the stages, but I'm excited to bring you content on this channel for this new year. My Instagram is here. I'm also posting a lot of like inspirational mantras that I'm going to take into the new year that you're welcome to use yourself. I'm also on TikTok and I'm on Twitch once a week playing games to just vibe and have a good time. I hope to see you here next time. Thank you again. I'll see you later. Happy New Year. Bye.